Hello, beauties. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are coming around the world. Australia, happy Tuesday. Hello, hello. What's the date today? 22nd? Yeah, so feels like a week since I've been here. I tend to drop in once a week and give beautiful mini insights, trainings, and just awarenesses that I'm noticing in my own life, in the industry, so it can help you also evolve, awaken, and just grow your business. That's what it's all about. And I'm so excited to be here this morning. I have lots to share. There's a lot of personal insights that I'm going to be dropping. I've had a huge emotional week last week. I didn't have the capacity to come on live. It was just so much going on. I moved 3 times in 10 days. This commitment to the servicing my facial clients in Sydney is really testing me at this time of year, but I have settled. I found an exquisite place that I'm in right now, and just pumped to be here and just to share that, when things get tough, thank goodness I have structures, systems, and a stability of mindset in place that keeps my business running and that keeps me on track, because I've had a wobbly week with a family member. I've moved 3 times. That means move in, pack, unpack, the other way around as well. Pack up again, unpack, do it all over again in 10 days. So it's been testing and challenging. More energy creates more momentum, more flow, more excitement, more results. And that's what I'm here to share with you all today, beauties. Huge results. So yeah, as I was sharing, I've had a massive week. Some family members really are here to test us, to show up, and I'm not going to let that particular family member pull me down. Oh, you're going to hear some outside noise now because I'm in a residential area. Yeah, and I had something really special happen this week. Sunday, I met in my coaching container with my coach. There's just some people you just connect with every week. We get together and we chat and pull apart our business. That's what I provide when you work with me as well, that we actually get really deep, intimate with what's going on in our business. And if personal things come up, we can unpack that as well, because business without a personal experience, we can't cover those things up. What you're going through personally will show up in your business. And as I was sharing before, I'm just so grateful I have systems and structures and mindset and a resilience that gets me through the wobbly parts of running a business that is a high-end business that is there to deliver high-end treatments and give results. Because if we're a bit shaky and wobbly, the clients will feel it. But that whole week, no one knew a thing unless I shared, because my energy did not waver. My intention, how I showed up, my certainty, my clarity, my confidence did not waver. And that's a very empowering place to be in. And that's what happened on Sunday. As I was just sharing, I had been connecting with this beautiful woman, Sinead, on Zoom in our coaching container. And we just got along so well. We ended up having private Zoom and tea chats once a month. And then we said, bugger this, let's just meet. So for the first time physically, I met her Sunday. She lives in Manly in Sydney, and I am in the eastern suburbs of Sydney. So for context, on a ferry ride, that's about 40 minutes across the water, much easier than travelling in Sydney traffic. Yeah, so we met in beautiful Double Bay and had a delicious lunch. But the beautiful moment happened when Sinead, she's a very similar to me, very instinctive, very empathic, very grounded with how she feels and what she feels. And I feel so aligned with her because I had such an emotional week, and she connected to me deeply. We instantly just went very deep, very quickly. And I soon reflected on this. We can do this with our clients and still hold space for them, because we don't take their power away when they're feeling their feelings. If someone's having a wobbly moment or upset, emotional, crying, you can still hold them to their greatest self. It doesn't mean we take anything away. And that's what happened with me. I was just a crying mess. This really upset me, what happened with this particular family member, and she just saw my strength and my power, and just reminded me not to allow this to pull me down. And I'm very aware of that, but it was just a really beautiful reflection of someone just validating how I felt. Because being a leader and showing up with strength is one thing, but also being vulnerable is another thing. It takes strength to be vulnerable, and we need to remember that as women. We don't always have to be so stoic and together and perfect, and that takes courage to be vulnerable. And we are very instinct and intuitive, and that's why the power of a confident consultation is so important, because it bridges the connection to the consultation. And that's what I wanted to bring forward today, because that's exactly the same thing I teach in the workshop that is coming in 1 week's time. I'm so excited. So Wednesday next week, Eastern Standard Australian Time, 7 p.m, we'll be going live into Zoom. Don't lose your place. Grab the opportunity to be here, because a great consultation isn't just about ticking boxes. It's about holding space while guiding with confidence. And that's when rebookings happen, retail feels natural, and revenue grows. If you want to earn more, work less, and have more time freedom, you need to be at this workshop. Because if your consults aren't converting, neither is your business. I'm just going to be really to the point here. The consultation is where profit is won or lost. Which side are you on? How do you feel about your consultation process? Because conversations don't grow your business, consultations do, and conversions do. A consultation done so well, with heart, with feeling, with instinct, reading their body language, knowing how to direct the conversation, knowing exactly when and how and where in the process of the consultation to guide your clients, for them to say more yeses than nos, even not a no. That's the power of a confident consultation. Because if you're struggling to hit your revenue goals, whether you're at 2Ks, 4Ks, 6Ks, say that again, whether you're at 2Ks, 4Ks or 6Ks, if you've got a team, you need to be making more than 10Ks a week. Because when I mastered this process of a 10K week salon owner just by myself, because I charged more, worked less, and offered a premium high-end treatment, that's what was the power of my consultations. So if you want to leap to another extra 2 or 3Ks a week, you need to be at this event. I wouldn't miss it. As I said, it's next week. It's a 90-minute workshop. 1 week to go, and I will be sharing with you the 5-step yes framework behind natural rebookings, how to sell home care without feeling pushy, awkward, or uncomfortable, or icky. There is a time in the sequence where you actually make that suggestion in a very easeful conversation, and the biggest consultation mistakes quietly costing you thousands. That's what I'll be going through, plus how AI can help you plug and play your consultation method into your process. Because if we're not keeping up with technology, we're going to get left behind as well. Lots of filling up fast. It is a Zoom meeting training, so you'll need to register to save your spot. I'll leave the link here after the live today, because that's the only way to register for the event. Yeah. Let me know if you'll be coming, give me a hello, or just check who's here. Because, going back to what I experienced last week, it is so powerful when someone really sees you. Like when my coaching friend saw me, it just allowed me to free up so much emotion without disempowering me. And that's what we do as women. We can either empower or disempower. We can make someone feel amazing or little. And that's the power of what we can do. And so as an empowered woman, a woman that doesn't belittle anyone, create grudges, hold grudges, there's no jealousy there. It's just pureness. It's just, how can I serve you? How can I hold space for you? How can I hear you? And that's the power of converting someone in your business as well. That personal converts them to booking with you, saying yes to you, referring you, coming back, and just becoming a raving fan. How does that all sound to everyone? I'd love to hear just some feedback, because we just never do know the power of what we're creating personally. And yesterday I had a woman who was looking for Nimu skincare. Nimu skincare, if you're not aware, some of you are not aware of Nimu, I didn't even know about it 8 years ago, is formulated as a South African cosmeceutical based on AHAs and pH balanced AHAs, and they have about 17 delivery systems. It's an outstanding product. It was the one that actually won me to be the third Nimu skin therapist in Australia in 2022, because I helped reverse melasma, which is virtually impossible to do. And that was the award to become Australia's best Nimu practitioner, and my accolade was coming third, so it was amazing. And the two women that actually came first and second were in the same clinic in Victoria, and one did a video testimonial, and whereas I did photographs, extensive photographs, and it was a 22-page thesis on the story. It was epic, so I went to that much effort. But if I just went to the next level, like actually did a video story of her too, I would have been obviously number one. But it didn't matter. I got acknowledged at that level of reversing melasma. That's the point. But that's how powerful this product is. And so this particular woman, she was looking for a Nimu therapist, and because she's on the north side in Sydney, she couldn't find anyone in the eastern suburbs. And she found me, and we had a chat, and she just really appreciated my knowledge and my expertise and my experience. And yesterday I actually met her. We did an hour and a half consult, and she was considering a facelift. She's 62. She needs a lot of support with her elasticity and structural integrity. Obviously, being a menopausal woman, there was a lot of signs of her structural integrity and elasticity compromised. Yet, what she soon saw was that she wasn't going to spend money on skincare product, but yet spend $30,000 on a lower facelift. But through my personalization, my empathy, and my connection to how much she was feeling and the pain that she was going through, we're seeing her skin in a way she didn't feel. She feels and looks very youthful. Her energy is very young, but she felt like this is holding her back. So I demonstrated to her, if you're prepared to spend $30,000 on a facelift, that's all great. However, if you're not prepared to invest in skin care that's going to build and grow the skin health of your skin, not grow the skin health, but actually improve your skin health so you're prepared for the operation, and actually you'll have less damage and more structural integrity after the program. It doesn't quite add up to me. If you're prepared to spend $30,000 on something that you're not actually ready for, it's like doing a marathon and you're not sure even how to jog yet. You won't be ready. Your skin won't be ready. It won't be its prime, it won't be in its most optimal health. So she got to see this. And this is what's possible for all of us, is that if we know when to say those things, and if we found out exactly what is bothering them, what they struggle with, what their challenges are, this is the formula that I take you through that is impactful, that allowed me to create a 10K salon owner by myself at 25 to 27 with no team, no costly marketing, and no exhaustion, because of the confident consultation process. So I hope this was useful. And if you've got any questions, please just drop them below, because I'm not sure exactly where we're all at with our consultations. And it's really important to understand how we can convert people more easily, more effortlessly, because that is what we do as professions. We don't sell skincare, we sell results. And happy clients, how incredible is it that she'll walk out and feel so comfortable that she's got a complete program that she can go home to, knowing that eventually one day her skin's going to be in peak performance and optimum health for some surgery further down the track. So beauties, until next time, it's been fab being here. Love supporting this beautiful community, our beautiful industry beauties. And yeah, drop me some questions. I'd love to interact with you all. Whether you're here live, hashtag live, let me know, hashtag replay. And your action steps from here, why don't you share this group with another beauty, because there's so much value here. I'm giving so much away, and perhaps maybe one of your beauty besties or someone in the industry would love to join Confident Consultations next Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Not here on Zoom, but I'll drop the link here so you can register. Share the link with your beauty besties. And have a think about how you can create more personalization with your consults. Beauties, till next time. Keep being your beautiful self. Bye for now.